So I finally finished. I'm not sure how to feel about the day. I think I'm just tired, and I think with being tired comes being annoyed naturally. So I have another training to go to. Ah, wow, really? Such a dork. Such a dork. But anyway, if you want to see great results, you gotta do great things, somebody said. So I'm working off of a winner's routine. So I'm not going to complain, I'm just going to do and take action. So I am about to get in the shower. I'm not sure what time it is, but I know it's after 6:30. The meeting starts at 7:30, so I figured I'd get all cleaned up so that I'm not rushing around for the meeting like I was yesterday. And for those of you who know, this is the pineapple method for the shower. What I do hate is like when I try to wash my face in the shower and I feel like my edges are out. But I don't really care about that because like I said, this hairstyle isn't going to last me more than a week because my hair is going to fluff up. I'm going to try to do a few cute little hairstyles, but I'm not going to stress it if I don't come up with nothing. So I will see you guys after the shower. After the shower, I think I'm going to read, write, journal, draw, just do creative stuff, just relax, update my planner, set some goals and stuff for the weeks, for the months to come, for the days. I like to do daily goals, weekly goals, monthly goals. Lately, I have not been hitting the goals, if I must be honest. It's always late or delayed, or I say I'm working on it and I don't get around to it because I'm doing too much. So I broke everything down into projects, which you guys will hear me speak about a lot. One day I plan to show you guys the full process. So I'll see you. Alright, and I am back. So, I'm tired. I know I said that earlier, but right now I'm just getting ready. I think I want something to eat, but I think it's because I'm being greedy. So, excuse me, something got me sneezing up here. I don't know what it is, but I don't like that for me. So, I want to talk to y'all about time management because time management is one of those things that I feel like we all struggle with. When I was in the shower, it crossed my mind not to go to the meeting anymore, to make some excuses for myself for why I couldn't go. And then I came to the realization that I was playing myself because I was like, if I don't go to the meeting, first and foremost, I have an hour, well, about 40 minutes left now, give or take. And I was like, if I don't go to the meeting, what am I going to do? Probably lay down and do nothing. Probably end up on social media or scrolling through YouTube, doing absolutely nothing. So instead of doing absolutely nothing, I figured it would be better to do something that was beneficial for my life. So discipline, sacrifice, long-term benefits. So that's how I see it. So I said, you know what? Let me get out that shower and let me stop playing around and pick out my clothes, because one of the things that can help you with staying on task is like getting your stuff out. Some things that help me is setting up the environment. So I already cleaned the desk off and I have the desk locked and loaded for the training where I'm gonna sit, because in the past I was like crouching in different locations, trying to find ways to sneak and lay down because I was really tired. But I noticed that when I sit up and I have my notebook and stuff out, I'm retaining more of the information, hence keeping me up and more engaged for the training. So basically, Let me put these glasses on because I'm over here oiling the sink. So basically it's about deciding what you want and going after what you say that you want. So I want you guys to think long and hard, you know, as August ends, about some of your goals, what things you had in mind to do before the month is over to keep yourself on task. What are some tasks that you can do every day to the end of the month so that you can reach the goal, so that you're not sitting there saying to yourself, oh, I'm gonna start in September. And then September's gonna come and you're gonna say you're gonna start next week. Then next week's gonna come, you're gonna say you're gonna start next week. And then 4 weeks will pass and you'll be starting in October. And then that's just gonna be the lie that you keep telling yourself. So I don't wanna do that, because I thought about it. I said, you know what, September's coming. I'm gonna give myself a really good run at everything. But why wait till September? You know, I have a few days before the month wraps up, so why not just apply myself the best I can from now until the end of the month? Will be smarter, because I'll put myself at an advantage for the next month. Like, it'll be like a little head start. So that's what I'm going to do. Instead of laying down being lazy and doing nothing, that's what I'm going to do. However, for that hour, I am definitely going to tune out of social media and just create, draw, do some unwinding things. I wish I could record it for you guys, but I'm not about to play around with these lights and move the lights around and stuff like that, because it's too much work. So now that I made my forehead greasy, I feel like I made my whole face too greasy, but it is what it is. So yeah, that's just a few things I wanted to tell you guys about time management. Like, working from home will trick you into thinking you're gonna have all the time because you're like, oh, I'm home, I could cook, I could clean. But if you're getting into bed every evening, you find yourself exhausted, like, have you really succeeded? Or if you're getting to bed at the end of the night and you found that you've accomplished nothing, it's like, did you really like do anything, or did you just busybody your way through the day? So I'm working on not busybodying my way through the day, like trying to be super productive. I always felt like I had a point to prove, like, okay, I'm home, it should be clean, the laundry should be done, this should be done. But now lately I'm just like, I ain't doing all that. Like, it's too much. I'm running around on a 30-minute break trying to be great, and it's too much, because at the end of the day I'm going to sleep and I'm tired. So I'm spacing out my chores and my tasks and what I need to do. And that's mainly just getting back situated, since I only been back in Georgia for just over a month. So I have a lot of catching up to do. So that's where my area of focus is going to be. Catching up, goals, and getting organized, because I feel like if my environment is not set up for success, I won't be. And don't use the environment as an excuse. A lot of people will do that. You know, they'll try to wait till everything is 100% perfect before they get started. And you never want to do that either. Like, my training environment and my work from home setup is not ideal. You know, I don't have the cool walking pad and the desk organizer and all that, you know, beautiful desk stuff that I'll be seeing people having. You know, I see other people in training, they're all dressed up, and you never really know people's situation. They might have a shirt on and no pants, for all we know. They might not even have a nice pair of pants to go to suit. But it's about faking it until you making it, and thinking of your ideal self and then replicating that ideal self. Like, who do you want to be? What's their schedule? What do they do? It doesn't matter if they have more money than you. It doesn't matter their background, status, stuff like that. Just think about who you want to emulate and follow that schedule anyway. So that's what I'm doing. I'm like, if I get off this, if I finish my shower and I go lay down, who am I emulating? Like, if I keep doing that every day, like, what is going to be the result of that? So I'm not going to do it, you know. And I do get a lot of flack from time to time about being busy or not having time to really do stuff, or, you know, just having such a packed schedule. But I don't really care. You know, there's a certain lifestyle that I envision for myself, and other people don't see that lifestyle for themselves, or even for me. And I have to get away from a support system or people or anybody that challenges the idea of me doing things that is going to improve my quality of life and living. And so mindset is going to be important. Time management is going to be important. Getting organized, being honest with yourself, self reflection, all of those things. And right now, being able to get back on the right track as far as job and what type of job I have is beneficial to this journey, because if I was commuting to an hour and some change in the morning and an hour and some change home, I wouldn't have this additional time to, run and take a shower real quick. Like if I was doing this with a regular job, I'd have to probably start the meeting in the car and obviously pay attention to the road, so I end up macked up somewhere. But I don't have to do that. I was able to go commute right next door to the shower, take a shower, commute back to the bedroom, change, and there I go, bam. Give me some time to write, journal, and do all the stuff that you hear me keep talking about, because that's really what I want to do. So I'll see y'all later. That is the end of this vlog for today. No more. Hey, good morning. So yesterday I did go to the meeting, and surprisingly the time went by really fast, because I feel like I'm becoming more attentive. I'm understanding that I'm not an employee for the rest of my life, and that if I want to establish a business, I'm going to have to work really hard towards having that business. So I managed to pull myself together and just focus, just be very focused and attentive. I just took a lot of notes, because if I'm really paying attention, there's no reason why I have to ask a lot of questions. And the time actually flew, and I actually felt really good about the fact that I, went to the meeting. I felt very proud of myself, and I'm going to continue to discipline myself to be the person that I say that I want to be, and not the person that I was before, that I am, partially unsatisfied with. And that carried over into the next morning, because today I woke up and I made it to the gym. I did not get down there at 6 like I wanted to. I got there at 6:30ish, 6:40. I'd like to say I got out of bed at 6:30, brushed my teeth real quick, grabbed some water and my charger so I could keep myself entertained. I was gonna vlog, but I'm not there yet. I try to be considerate to the other people that are at the gym, so I haven't gotten to vlogging, because I don't want to disturb anybody else's workout. Like, if you are somebody who's really big on into fitness, and it's not just a thing that you post about, you'll know that there's a little zone that you go into when you're in your workout. So I'm glad I didn't take it today, because there was a lady in there who was working out, and I respect that, and want to respect her peace and her privacy, because working out could be like a safe place. Like, going to the gym is a safe place for some people. So, but I'll probably get down there early in the morning, on my Saturday workout, so I can show you guys a little bit about a little bit of what I'm doing. Today was cardio, so I walked on a treadmill. I tried that whole trend. I think it's 11:230, so incline on 11, speed 2 for 30 minutes. I believe that's what it is, so don't quote me, but you will get your pulse up. You will be, burning some sweat and some calories. So I feel like it's a really good challenge for me, especially since I want to start hiking up the mountain again more frequently, and that will help me, because I don't want to be tired. There's no reason why I was out of breath like that going up that incline on the mountain. At least to me, it's not my standard. But I felt really proud of myself after I finished working out. I'm extremely exhausted today. I'm not really in the mood. I'm not feeling it. So I did some reading before work, something relaxing. I usually try to be very productive. I decided not to vlog and just relax, read some books. I'm making my coffee. I'm gonna get on training, starts in 8 minutes. I should really be over there logging in, but I'm not. I'm over here talking to you guys instead. Just wanted to give you guys a quick update about moods. Like, so I didn't feel great today, but I decided not to let that get in the way. I decided to read my chapters in the Bible. I decided to read my pages in the Bible instead and just unwind. You don't always have to be on all the time. I think that's our problem. If we feel like we're not doing something all the time, we feel like we're not doing anything, and you really shouldn't feel like that. Sometimes life feels like it's not progressing and things are not going in your favor, but you should really, try to refrain from getting so down about yourself, because we're all going to go through the motions of life, aren't we? Because like April, May, June, July, just constant, nonstop bad news for me. Just one thing after the other, one thing after the other. And what I've learned is that I have two options. I could quit and I could stay in that bed every day and I could feel real down and bad about my situation, which naturally I do. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys about positivity and being positive when you don't feel like it. There's going to be days or moments in time where you just do not feel like, you do not feel up to it, like I woke up and yesterday I thought I was going to come in today on this training to be a real team player, volunteer and stuff, but I kind of don't feel like being bothered. I have a lot going on, as do a lot of people. So, but don't let that dictate your full day. Don't let that dictate your week. Don't carry it into the weekend. What I try to do is, like, for example, this morning, I don't feel great. But by the afternoon, I'm going to check back in on myself and see how I feel, if my moods have progressed. See if I notice a change or a difference in energy. And if not, what can I do? Does today need to be a rest day? Perhaps I need to get more rest? I haven't really been sleeping well, so I have to monitor and gauge a lot of different things. It's like when you go to the doctor, they do blood work, but instead of doing blood work, you're doing an analysis on yourself. Like, what are you missing? I know that sleep is playing a factor, and I know that not really having any relaxation, like anything fun or enjoyable to do. It's always just responsibilities, figuring things out, planning, etc. And I think I just want to do something very relaxing today. And so that's my goal when I get off of work. So I have to start. I have 5 minutes. I should have been logged in. So I'll see you guys later, and I hope that guys helps you with mood. So today is day 4. I forgot to tell you guys. And this is day 4 here. Not sure if you guys can see. It's cooperating. Of course, it will fluff up a little bit. Of course, it fluffs up a little bit, but I like that fluff. I like that it's still hanging. I like that it's not round. Round is coming because I love my beautiful, voluptuous afro, but just not today. I need diversity. So yeah, again, today is day 4, and I'll see you guys later. I'll try to keep you guys updated on how the day goes throughout the day. Deuces. Oh, and it's funny because I forgot to even start the coffee. So I thought I was gonna go get started, but I ain't doing nothing. So yesterday the coffee was kind of nasty again. Let's try small, and if I need more coffee, I'll make more coffee. So I got my system loading right now, so I have like 1 or 2 extra minutes to spare. If you guys notice, I keep looking at the times. I'm not trying to be late. That's it. I'm going to look at my planner. I have some running around to do after work. I have to get to it because I really don't see when I can find time. I want to get the move on things. But I hope you guys have a nice day. I hope that coffee sound isn't too distracting for you. So I decided to take a little break and get a different change of scenery. Today wasn't bad at all. Like, in regards to training, the time went faster than I thought, which is really good because I was tired. As you guys saw this morning, I was super exhausted, over it, not feeling it. So it was good for me. I'm still low energy, so I changed the scenery a little bit, decided to come down to the clubhouse of the complex and just vlog for a little bit and just kind of enjoy the rest of the day. I did want to relax by the pool, but the water's really cold, so I'm not doing that. Like, I don't mind cold water, but the sun, like, it has to be sunny outside. So cold water plus shade equals no-go for me, because I'll be out there freezing. Like, I'm looking for the sun still while I'm here, because if it comes up, then I'll definitely switch and go over there. So I just wanted to go over a few things with you guys as we end the day, because I probably won't vlog for the rest of the day after this. I wanted to talk to you guys about coping skills, because when I woke up today, I wasn't feeling very enthusiastic about the day. But I try to be mindful of my go-to emotion whenever I face an issue, so that I'm not resolving my issue in the same manner. Like, do I always immediately resort to depression, anger, what's some other stuff? Toxic positivity, because that's another thing. I try not to resort to the same emotions. I try to sit down and work through my feelings, which I did. I did say that I was going to work on a quarterly basis through the day to try to see how things go, rather than just say it was going to be a bad day. I never like to do that. That's a waste of the day. So I'm glad that I was able to work through that, because that's not how I wanted my day to be. I didn't want it to be like how it was today. It's okay to be drained, it's okay to be tired, but I didn't want my day to be a bad day, and it's not. I'm gonna make it a good day or end it on the best note that I possibly can. That is what helps me to build resilience. I feel like that'll help you guys too, in your situation. You know, sometimes my coping skill secretly is to play the victim and feel like, you know, I can't win or nothing's working out for me in my favor. But I remember that I woke up today and some people's alarm clocks are still going off and they're not going to be able to turn it off, like my church always says. And I try to keep in mind that each day is an opportunity to try to enjoy the hours that are in front of me. So I always do. I always try. This week was really about perseverance and doing the work. Like, all week I was super low energy. Like I said, I was coming off my cycle. It was like the worst time ever to try to do as much as I was doing, but I got it done. Nutrition has played a key. Like, I've been taking my vitamins, working out, trying to get on a sleep regimen. All those things have made me able to be super sharp and like to do the stuff that I said that I wanted to do. So I'm going to continue. I see why people that are like famous, rich, millionaires, etc., they believe in working out and having energy, because it helps you also with clarity. I'm trying to stay away from using the gym as a way to just look good. It's also a way to feel good. It's good for your cardiovascular, your mental health. I think you get endorphins, or is it dopamine? It's endorphins from working out. And I don't think there's anything that could really give you endorphins besides working out. I got to do the research, so don't quote me, but that's one of the benefits that I enjoy. I do feel charged after. I was going to lie and say I wake up feeling charged. No, I don't. I wake up on -5. But the gym really helps me, like, to feel good about myself, feel good about the fact that I'm taking care of my body. So I'm just like, if you want to get into a schedule, a habit of doing good things, I think that you should discipline yourself to get some physical activity, whether it's walking, swimming, doing some 20 minutes of squats or body exercises, calisthenics in your house, whatever you got. I just say just try to make it work. Social life is important. I think I mentioned this somewhere in the vlog, but last week I did get out with a friend. We watched TV. We got to laugh. I laughed a lot. I felt like I really needed that. In about a week or two, I do have another lunch planned, I think. I'm not sure. We tentatively confirmed. I'm trying to do good with those social interactions. I'm trying to do social interactions that limit drinking for right now, because of how I feel and what I've been through. I don't think I need it. I don't have a problem with drinking or anything. It's just, it's not helping me. I don't mind a glass of wine or a nice cold mimosa or one of them Seagrams wine coolers. Like, I could always go for one of them things, especially if it's cold. But I don't want my interaction to be solely based on somewhere drinking or loud. I do want to have fun. This weekend is a 3-day weekend for me, so I want to do something nature-wise, and maybe a glass of wine. I want to just be adventurous and go somewhere and don't come back until whatever day I feel like it, and just find whatever I find. I don't even care. That's the kind of vibes I'm having this weekend. Well, the plans I have for this weekend, if God is willing. Tomorrow is the last day of work from home. It's been going. I've started to cooperate more, and I feel like that's helping me. At first, I came into it with a very closed off mindset of just kind of trying to keep to myself, not making friends, because those experiences haven't gone too well, because I haven't stayed at my jobs very long. But I realized that engaging with people is a natural part of what we do. Nobody really knows what I'm going through, but I also don't know what they're going through. So I'm just talking more, cooperating more, engaging more, because it's helping me to retain the content. We have about a week before we go live with on-the-job training, which means we'll probably be on the phone, we'll probably be in production, actually putting it to test for a few hours a day before they'll throw us on for 8 hours. That's normally what I'm used to, the schedules being for work from home, but we'll have to see how that goes. I do want to invest in some work from home stuff to make my atmosphere a lot more appeasing, a lot more comfortable, because what does suck is like not having a proper environment. I see a lot of nice stuff that I want on Pinterest, Amazon, stuff like that, and I want to invest, but I'm taking my time because it's easy to build a list and just start racking up and the list get crazy, so I'm not trying to do that. So right now, this is my idea of relaxing, just reading for a little, maybe take a walk outside. It's not much sun, but I'll try to feel the sun on my skin because I haven't been out all week, just to the patio, just to see the sun. That's not really enough. So I want to get out, walk around a little bit. And I'm enjoying the fact that I don't have nothing to do today. The meetings were great. They were very insightful, but it's really nice to just have a few hours after work to relax. I haven't had that in a few days. But tomorrow I do have some running around to do. I'm going to get up early, go to the gym, do my running around before work. And hopefully there's no traffic or no craziness to throw me off my game in the morning, because that's going to piss me off. Tomorrow they are going to test us a little bit, like a one-on-one with the leaders, just to see where we are in the process, which is completely fine for me. So I'll see you guys. Enjoy the rest of this video today. This is all y'all going to get for day 4. It has been a pleasure so far. Can't wait for day 5. Welcome to Janae's Reading Corner for the next few seconds. Basically what I highlighted is 2 things. This is one of the main reasons we stay stuck in lives we're not nuts about. We don't want to risk trying and failing, trying and succeeding, losing weight, getting rich, having a new opinion, a new love life, a new strut in our step for fear that people we love will reject us when we change. And boy, oh boy, like, is the rejection coming. Because I feel like when you change, you lose friends. I feel like you lose friends, There's a lot of people that I used to talk to that I don't talk to. And there's people that may have been cool with me that I don't talk to them because maybe their habits or their schedule, their routines changed to where we just didn't align. All change or ending of friendships is not malicious. So I just want you guys to know that as well. Another thing is, when you change who you're being, you're basically killing off your old identity, which completely freaks your subconscious self out. Change hurls you into the unknown and puts you at risk for all sorts of loss and, of course, all sorts of unthinkable awesomeness, which is why it brings your biggest fears to the surface. So change is supposed to be scary, it's supposed to be uncomfortable, you're supposed to be afraid, or else you're doing something wrong, because fear is usually caused, or in this instance, by a shakeup of your routine. Like, because when you're well prepared or adept to something, you don't go in afraid. You're like, I got this, I know what I'm doing. But when you don't know, that's where the fear comes. So it comes from, to me, making it very simple, a lack of repetition, a lack of confidence in what you're doing, a lack of, complete skill in what you're doing. So you get afraid, When I am taking on a project, I'm always afraid unless it's something I already know how to do. So just remember that change is uncomfortable, and that's perfectly fine. That is an important stepping stone into what you're doing. So my last one is my favorite one, which is, we are so attached to the unhelpful familiar, in fact, that we will spend our valuable, very finite time here on earth crafting excuses to help ourselves right where we are, instead of leaping into the glorious unknown and growing into who we're really meant to be. The walls of your comfort zone are lovingly decorated with your lifelong collection of favorite excuses. And if you don't believe it's true, just look around. Look around you and see how many excuses you've made for yourself not to accomplish your goals or start setting the goals to reach your dreams. It's there. The proof is in the pudding. So I think the ironic thing is, just this morning I was listening to a new Audible book, is that what you call it, that I downloaded to my phone, and they were talking about the same exact thing, that you could have very valid excuses for reasons, but if you look around long enough, you are the sum, to me, of all the excuses instead of the sum of your thinking. When you look around, you should be like, I visualized this, I did this, I wanted this and this here, I went for this and this is happening, and you should be proud of that. But if you look around and all you see is nothing, nothing changing, just constant bad circumstances, just, things never panning out, just not having the things that you desire some of the time, even partially, then you might be making a lot of excuses that may even be very valid or may be good excuses, but you don't want to spend the rest of your life continuing to make those excuses, or you will see no growth, So those are the things that I really liked that stood out to me yesterday. And the book is called, well, let me just show y'all what the book is called. That is the book. And the book actually came from the same friend who gave me the work from home stuff. This is actually part 2 of another book that I really liked. The other book, I'm not sure, but the title is very similar. So I like this lady's writing style. She keeps it real. She's very honest and thorough about how we really feel about ourselves and what is stopping us. So I guess I'm rambling, but what I mean to say is to read, to improve your perspective, to learn, more about yourself. They say that a lot of people believe they're self-aware, and come to find out a lot of us aren't. I think 70 something or higher % believe they're self-aware, and the numbers is really about 17% of us are. And a lot of that has to do with ego. So if you're in a season of change, kill off the ego, get rid of the former identity. Don't be afraid to reinvent yourself or to start over and to be whoever you said you desire to become. Because a lot of times the question is, who do you think you are? And you have to have a good rebuttal or backup answer for that. And the answer is, I am who I say I am. I am successful. I am going to be rich. I'm going to be great. I'm going to be healthy. And don't let anybody take that away from you. And most importantly, don't let yourself fall into a victim cycle. Don't talk negatively to yourself. Be careful what you say to yourself. I am being very mindful. I'm overall pretty positive, optimistic, but I do notice all the little secret, jabs that my brain and my thoughts be throwing at me. So I'm going to be very mindful of it. And that is how we're starting Friday off. I'm not going to record anything I'm doing in the morning because we're doing a practice and I'm not very happy about that. I know it's necessary, so I'm welcoming the experience. I'm going into it with a good mindset, but I am going to focus on eating, plugging in early so I'm not rushing around like I always am, getting my coffee and stuff situated, my water, my 5 to 10 pretzels. And again, it's day 5. This is day 5 hair. I did make it to the gym today. It was not the best workout. No, it was not giving. The workout was giving, try again tomorrow. So I will be back tomorrow to give it a real shot. I had like a sprain in my back. But I am happy that I woke up and the act itself of getting out of the bed and doing it really made me feel good today. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. So I just finished taking the test for class, meeting my coach, and it went really well. I have no complaints. I really like the energy of the coach. She's professional but fun and relaxed. I think I did a good job. I studied and rehearsed a lot. I was a little bit nervous on the call, but that's fine. And I have headphone here. So that's done for the weekend. I'm gonna try to come up with something cute. I shouldn't have showed y'all all that. It's real rusty up in there. But the good thing is the day is going by really quick since everyone's testing or doing training. So I do like that. I might have to PB&J it for my lunch. I don't know what's for dinner, but I hope we have something good. So I'm hoping, you know, that my boyfriend reads my mind and he decides to go pick something up on his way home from work. Because lately I've been door dashing at least once a week. You know, because you get tired of eating the same food or having to cook all the time. So maybe he'll think about me and he'll stop and get some food. So let's hope. But right now we're going to juice and either PB&J or some pretzels, because I did go to the gym today. It was a pathetic workout, so I'm not too worried about not eating the right thing. I did get my protein this morning, and I think I ate something healthy. I don't even remember what it was. But again, it's day 5. It's about to be 3 o'clock. I have about 4 more hours to go before I'm officially off of work, and we're coming up with a plan of things that we want to buy or do for the weekend, so I'm excited about that. I don't know what's exciting about spending monies, but it's something exciting about having a little money to spend. But we're going to be very, 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 and I know I'm probably getting on my boyfriend's nerves, strategic about what we buy this weekend, because I'm far from going to ball out. I have a lot to catch up on, so that's my goal, is to catch up. I don't care if it's the boring or responsible thing to do. It is what I shall be doing, and saving until I get on my feet. That is my plan, and I must stick to it. It's the purpose of me doing this work from home, despite the fact that I want to work for myself or do gig work. I know that this is what I need to do for the time being. Today did not go the way that I expected. How it started is not how it ended. There was just a lot of downtime today, so it kind of dragged while we did our tests. I got to meet my coach, so I was happy about that. I feel like she's really cool. I feel like I'm going to be on a really good team, but I do not, like how much the day dragged. So I was expecting a speedy day. I thought it was going to be like a day of activities. It was going to be super fun-filled, busy, and it wasn't. And that's okay. It's all a part of the learning process. Every day can't be fun, because at the end of the day, it's still work. And I do feel like I was fully prepared for the assessment. I feel like they gave me the tools and resources throughout the week to definitely be more than ready for that call. Obviously, there's nothing our trainer could do about us being nervous and stuff like that. That's really up to us to, have that confidence. So I decided, what am I tripping about? Let me just have some confidence. I've studied this a few times. I have my notes. And I was still nervous, but I don't think I did real bad. So yeah, that's that. And another thing is, it's raining over here pretty bad off and on. So I'm just going to relax today. I'm not going to do anything. We got some chicken in the oven. I got some plantains. I got some juice. And I'm about to get in that chair and find some movies, some TV shows, some cartoons, lots of cartoons. I'm not going to write. I'm not going to read. I'm not going to do anything productive. I'm just going to relax. It's been a very long week, and I'm learning how to turn down, instead of turn up. And then hopefully with the weekend, we'll see what's in store. I have nothing planned. Still trying to figure out what we're going to do, if we're going to be responsible or have fun. I think we deserve to have fun, but we can mix responsible with fun. Just on a budget. I'm just on a budget. I'm in a tight spot, y'all. So that is that. Tomorrow I look forward to vlogging my weekend with you guys. I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna film. Everything is content, and I'm just gonna have fun. I've been trying different angles, different lighting, different microphone setups, just challenging myself, pushing myself to create content. So if you're out there and you're worried, because you feel like your content isn't good or it's not going to be the best, so what? Who cares? Just make the content anyway. Just post, just create, just have fun. Remember why you started it. And this is kind of the reason why I started it, like just to have fun. It was not supposed to be something so serious. However, I do have a really, big message that I want to share with you guys. And so that's why I was so focused, so, just very rigid with the previous content, because I was so focused on delivering the message. But I just want to have fun and get my message out as well. So this was week 1. This concludes week 1. It's been fun chatting with y'all all week. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog that I put together. I hope you guys see the pros and cons from working from home. I hope you guys learn, some takeaways, being productive, pushing yourself, self-discipline, moves, all the stuff that I covered in the vlogs. I hope it was insightful for you guys. So if you do like this video, you like these style of videos, or you like the content in it, please like and subscribe, share it with some people. Maybe you might not like it, maybe somebody else might. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.